Oi. Alright, man. You are now tuned into Rinse FM. And this is Cheekysport, man. You're here with myself, Big J.
Cheekysport Key.
And I got two special guests in the building with me today. Got my man, Drifty. Hey, and I got my man, Devo.
What's up?
Alright, did I say that right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No, I felt like I messed that up.
It feels like you just done 5 takes, but really that was the first take.
Alright, my brothers, man.
Good.
Thank you again. Thank you guys for coming today.
Thanks
For putting up with Akeem. Thanks for putting up with Akeem.
Good.
Obviously, you guys know what it is. We're going to be talking about football, just all the normal stuff, man. Obviously, it is off season. There's no exciting games for us to laugh at. There's no players.
Norwich plays Stevenage the other day though.
There's no exciting games for us to laugh at. No, really and truly, what we're going to be doing today is just talking about any transfers, anything crazy that's been happening. All right, and I'm going to go for it because since our last podcast, there's been a lot of business. Also, I want to say this, okay? We record this on a Wednesday, we release on a Friday, all right?
Yeah, there's a lot of sloppy people.
Last Wednesday,
Yeah.
we was here talking, yeah, and then before you know it, on the Thursday,
Lukaku signed.
gets announced.
Yeah.
By the time this came out on Friday, they're like, you lot are late, man.
Yeah.
Lukaku's already out.
Yeah.
You lot didn't even talk about him. Whereas we was only speculating in the show on that day. So we apologize. If we miss something or something major happens, like Sanchez gets sold, we're sorry.
Yeah.
Which should happen at any time.
And I'm not sorry.
But
but I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry about that.
ain't happening. Big Bang came out and said the right thing. But
What? Big who?
Big Bang.
Big
Bang.
Bang.
Yeah,
I've never heard that. I've never listen.
Big Bang.
Hey, Uncle Arson.
I've never heard him being called that. I've heard him being called a dictator. I've heard him being called a lot of things, but not Big Bang. Not Big Bang.
So what did he say? What did Big Bang?
Well, he said Sanchez ain't going nowhere. He's still got time to sign his contract, whether he does it in the summer or during the season. He's not going to be sold.
Hit him with that stat where there's 11 first team players that have 1 year left on their contract.
All right, cool.
Hit him with the stat.
Listen,
Mate, you're going to love this.
Yeah.
By the way,
cool.
just so we're clear, everybody, all right?
Cool.
Drifty is a Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
All right?
All day, every day.
Every day.
All right?
All day. You man.
Bro!
I hit the chest. Hit the chest.
Liverpool don't get represented on this
Yeah,
podcast.
you're right.
Jesus.
I like
All
the fact, you see?
Liverpool, man, I'm here.
Yeah,
Wait,
especially with the
That's 'cause
United.
they're
Hold on,
irrelevant.
and that's for someone.
They're irrelevant.
No, but that's the people who say it's always United fans. Everyone's United.
We got a Liverpool
Got a
fan here.
Liverpool
We
fan.
get exposure to Spurs fan. So, wait, before you pull up the
All right,
stat.
cool.
Okay,
I've got the
go.
stat. Don't worry, I've got it. So, this is the starting 11 of Arsenal players who are in their final year of their contract. How have you let this happen? Yeah, you've got Chesney, Jenkinson, Mertesacker, Gibbs, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Wiltshire, Ramsey, Cazorla, Ozil, Campbell, Sanchez, all in the last year of your contract, mate. Whoever's doing the contract extensions needs to get sacked now.
All right, let's just look at that. Man said Campbell, you know. Man said Campbell.
All right, Campbell.
So what?
Who business about Campbell?
Yo, when you not got Campbell,
Come
Campbell's on Costa Rica, right?
Yeah, Campbell's a baller.
He had a good World Cup. He had a good World Cup.
Yeah, he had a World Cup. You know what's like? Yeah, you see my guy Campbell there. Now,
You know
like,
what? You know what? He was brought in from the wilderness.
He's better than men like Theo.
Oh, you can't start saying that.
He's way
You
better
don't
than
like
Theo.
Theo. You can't say that.
Listen, don't insult me. Don't.
Hey, what? Has Theo got one? Did he
Nah, Theo's not on this. Theo's got an extension.
what,
Theo knows how to do the business.
early.
Theo's watched them footballers' wives on ITV1 2006.
Theo's articulate. Do you know what I mean? He goes in them negotiations. He knows what he's saying.
Alright.
That's why he comes.
What are you trying to say? These men are dumb.
Well,
That's basically what
have
you're
you
saying.
seen? No, but look at Campbell's face.
Okay, go on.
Look at his face. He don't look
Nah,
like.
you trying to
No.
start-
No, come on now, for real. He doesn't look like he knows how to negotiate.
Nah, you're taking the mick.
Hey, come on, man. Alright, so what about some of these other players? We've got Chesney, you got Ox on there.
Yeah.
Are you scared to lose some of these players? People like
To be
Ox.
fair,
Wait, basically, let me just make it very clear, very quickly. Olivier Giroud, who I know obviously didn't start last season, Sanchez was getting played up front more, but he obviously his future's uncertain at the club. The Oxlade-Chamberlain, he's basically said his future's uncertain at the club. Like, are you cool with that? Is that something like you feel like Arsenal need to? Because obviously you guys just signed Lacazette, but I'm just saying, like, do you feel like you have to keep these players, or are you saying sell it? Because we all know the business. If they got 1 year left, that means they're going on a cheap.
Unless someone
they're going cheaper.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I don't think Wenger's having it anymore, to be honest with you. Like, you know what? He's kind of a bad man. You do have to kind of rate Wenger, because right now he's willing to let Sanchez go for free just so Man City don't get him. That's kind of gangster, if you ask me.
But you know
Like,
what? What about Giroud though? Giroud He's not on that list, Giroud.
You know what? Whatever
Giroud should go, because at the moment all Giroud's really been doing, is last season is scoring a header against Man United, and growing his beard.
Scorpion kick.
Giroud had something over Wenger. I don't know if it was pictures. I don't know what it was, but clearly.
I gotta say he had that bait. He had that bait.
And clearly it ain't gonna work no more. So now he's got nothing over Wenger. So now Wenger's gonna get rid of him, which I think
I don't think he's gonna go.
I still think it's a mistake. He's a good plan B. He's the best plan B in the league.
He's not the best plan B.
No, he is the best plan B in the league.
Batshuayi.
Nah,
you're taking
What
the
do you
mic.
mean?
Batshuayi ain't proven yet.
Huh?
Batshuayi's good, but he's not proven like that yet.
Giroud
Giroud is proven.
Giroud got 16
Drew's
goals.
a proven B. Drew's a proven B.
Hey, it's easy to prove nothing. And that's what
Bro,
Giroud is.
16 goals last season.
Yeah, nothing.
16 goals.
16 goals.
Here we go.
Come on. Off the bench.
11 off the bench.
Let's toss in them League Cup goals, them Emirates Cup goals. Let's toss all of them in. Toss all of them goals in.
I don't rate Giroud, but he is a great plan B.
He's a great plan B. He is a great plan B.
He will come on
Coming off the
and he
bench,
will get a header in the
100%.
last minute or whatever.
Look,
Let me be honest, out of Giroud or Welbeck, one of them two have to go.
Welbeck.
There's no point having both of them.
But
you know what?
What does the worker mean? What does the worker mean, though? You're getting no goals.
What about Chamber? So how do you feel about losing these players? Because you made it very clear, like in terms of they got great. I feel like Giroud should stay as well. And I feel like, and in all honesty, I feel like a lot of Arsenal fans think he should stay. I'm not trying to say Arsenal fans.
I think he should stay, definitely.
You know what I mean?
I think that's competition for places right there, man. That's a healthy.
What about Chamberlain?
Chamberlain, I like him, I rate him as a player, but his injuries have just hampered him. It's got to the point where if you can't get a run of 6-7 games, why are you here? Do you know what I mean?
But then again, he's getting better. He's getting better. Though. I think he's one of Arsenal's most important players to keep hold of. After obviously Ozil and Sanchez, you got to keep hold of Oxlade.
Why do you say he's important?
Because Oxlade is the only person who has become, let's say, I'm going to talk about it as art. He's the only person who's become a flower. Whereas other players like Ramsey, hold on, bear with me.
But even the cameraman is so baffled.
Bear with me. He's the only one who's become a flower and bloomed. Whereas players like Ramsey, Wiltshire, they're just dead. They're weeds. Get them out. Weed killer. Get them out with some weed killer.
He's not happy.
Get them out with some weed killer.
You can't say that about Ramsey, man.
Spray it.
No.
Pesticide. That's it. Get them out.
He gets unfair criticism. Ramsey's a good player.
Ramsey's a baller, man.
He gets unfair criticism.
He can ball. He
He's
can
a
ball, but
baller.
because we know he can ball, it feels like he's constantly underachieving.
You know what his problem
he's
is?
a baller.
The problem is he tries too hard. He tries to take everything on his shoulders. Like, bruv, pass the ball.
Just play simple.
Play it
play
simple,
simple
bro.
game.
When he's trying to be FIFA, it's not working. Keep it textbook.
Yeah.
But he won us 2 FA Cups.
And Cheekysport Joe would say, go back to the basics. You know what I'm trying to say?
All day.
Go back to the basics. Yeah, man. Someone like us Chamberlain. I feel like it's good. All right. Now let's move on to the team that I personally don't think.
I'm very good.
Basically, this is what happened.
You know he's moving on to
Because you know,
This is Liverpool,
I
innit?
get
I am ready.
No, I'm telling you, the Cheekysport fans, they love Liverpool. I think they
As
love
they
Klopp.
should.
I think they love Klopp.
He said they
they
No,
should.
honestly, because anytime I criticize Liverpool, because Liverpool, as we know,
What did they say?
they go absolutely mad on me. They're like, shut up, you don't know nothing about football. Because Liverpool, they score a lot of goals. No, they do. Read in the comments. You know, like, because you got score a lot of goals, you guys look great going forward. I'm not denying that. Firmino, Coutinho, Mane. Bro, we all like a boom thing with big breasts in the back. And it looks good. It looks good. But they concede a lot of goals as well. So I was constantly telling you guys, I don't think Liverpool are a great team. Liverpool are contention for the league. I told everybody, no, they're not. I said that Arsenal are not. I said Manchester United are not in consideration. We had Adam McCullough from the full-time Devils here. Mr. Man United himself, I told you, they're not going to finish top four. They'll win Europa. And this wasn't even like. So what I'm trying to say is, when it comes to Liverpool, I'm not convinced. All I'm trying to say is, I'm not convinced. All the Liverpool fans, say to me is, at the end of the day, Klopp is doing the best that he can with the team he has. And I think that's a bit of a cop-out.
Get
and
the pun,
I think that's unfair on them players.
No,
I don't think them players. I think them players are supposed to do more than they're doing.
We have a great first 11. The squad is just weak. So every week when we're playing,
Oh, you mean no depth?
Yeah, we got no depth because what was it? November, beginning of December. We weren't allowed. We never played our actual first 11 from the end of October. No, end of November, beginning of December.
When you lost who?
When we lost Coutinho. Then Henderson got injured. Then Mane went to the African Cup of Nations. Like, and obviously
you got
Coutinho.
You got good players on the bench though.
Not
Origi, Sturridge.
Yeah, but Origi, that's it. Sturridge, whenever he's ready, is he ever ready? Don't get me wrong, I love Sturridge, but he's never really ready. So if we could actually play that 11, which obviously is unrealistic, we know football has injuries. Yeah. But when people say we're great, it's because if you just go 1 to 11, we are great. It's just when any of them lot are injured, that's when there's problems. So we are a great team. Don't get me wrong, I've got a little faith in Liverpool. Come on, man.
What would you say?
I mean, great to be a big word.
Potential.
Yeah.
But they're a good team.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're great.
No.
So when he says great, are they good enough to go up at are they in contention for the league? When you look at their 11 and you look at United's 11, or you look at Chelsea's 11, or you look at Arsenal's 11, or even City's 11, do you feel like this 11 could beat that 11?
Of course, it did. Who in the top six talked to us last season?
That's true. No, I just remember
this is how you can break it down and how good we are. Every team we played in the top six came and played us and changed the way they play for us. Anyone who didn't got smacked. End of.
Yeah, but you lost. That is true, but you lost against dead teams.
But that's just complacency.
Do you know what? But you know what? I've got a lot of time for Liverpool, and I think Liverpool will do our title.
You like Klopp? It's just because you
like Klopp. No, it's not because it's not about liking Klopp.
At the end of the day,
it's not about liking Klopp. Because even when Brendan Rodgers was there, he was
no trophy last season. You won. Was you guys in any finals this season?
No.
Alright, well you lot were trophyless again this season. So to me, you guys are on a Spurs team. And then last season, you had 2 finals.
Yeah, but Jermaine.
Klopp had 2 finals.
You were in the league final.
Hold on, bro. You think Jose?
Wait.
That was funny.
You should have seen my man on that
Bro,
one.
That was not funny at all.
Went to that final.
That was
They
not
went to
funny.
the final. They're sending me selfies in the group chat at the final. No cup.
Boy, listen, I don't know what happened.
Big up Icy.
I don't know. Klopp is becoming a bit of a serial loser in finals. It
Doesn't.
worries me. I'm not gonna lie, it does worry me. He's lost 5 or 6 finals, including Dortmund. So it does worry me.
I think it's 5 and 8.
But because he looks like Austin Powers,
You will not talk badly about
everyone
Klopp.
gets
No
gas.
way.
Everyone gets gas. Oh, Klopp's a nice guy. That is terrible.
He needs to
man.
address his defence though. And the goalkeeping situation needs to be addressed.
No, fair
Fair
enough.
enough.
And a lot of people find it annoying anyway that Klopp celebrates small wins, like when he scored the 4th goal against Bolton or something.
No, I love that.
Exactly. Calm down, man.
I love that. We had
Do you remember that Norwich game?
Straightest
That
face.
Norwich game when man was running on the pitch like he just won the World Cup.
A win is a win.
Bruv, that's Norwich.
A win is a win.
So like you said, Klopp 5 finals.
Yeah, it is a bit worrying. It is, but you know what? He's getting there. We just signed Salah. I think now. I think everybody's going to be petrified when they've got Mane on one side, Salah on the other side. Coutinho playing through Firmino. We are going to be a problem. What we need to do is make sure the bench is ready for
So you're
injury.
saying buy some bench players, basically?
No, I think we should
And
buy
don't
some
give away
first-
no corners.
No, do you know what?
They let enough goals on set pieces.
I don't know what's that. We look like children. Anytime we're playing in a game, if the ball is in play, I'm cool with it. As soon as we give away a set piece, I leave the room.
That's it.
And I come back in after the set
You
piece.
shut your eyes and hope that you're not going to hear.
Because I am not.
Yeah, but the
feeling
problem
it.
is that's what Mignolet does as well. Man just close his eyes like I beg this up. Come near me, bro.
That's my biggest worry. Mignolet, actually, he covered up some cracks. He played well for the last 2 months, and everyone was like, he's better. That's what worries me, because as soon as we're in the Champions League, hopefully, and we lose some game, I don't know, Juventus beat us 1-0, and it's hit a Mignolet mistake, we're gonna be like, why is this boy still in goal? But right now, everyone's like, no, he did well. He's only played. You know what I mean? So I know when it's actually right at that moment, he's gonna make the mistake, and we're gonna be like, this guy should not be in goal. But right now, Klopp's not gonna get rid of him. He might even keep Milner at left back as well.
Klopp did say he's not finished buying.
Can I just ask, who's been your best goalkeeper anyway in the last 10 to 15 years?
Pepe Reina, all day. He should have never left the club in the first place.
He made a few calamity errors.
Yeah, but everyone goes to Man United.
The only reason I'm saying that is
Only at Man United.
I think Liverpool's probably the only top 8 team in the league that you've never really had a strong keeper that you'll be like, I'll bet.
No.
What, do that?
I'll bet my bloody house.
Why did they do that?
I knew that was the man.
What?
Man of the Champions League. Are you mad?
This thing was on board, man.
Forever in history. Bad boy. No, Reina was a bad boy.
No, I think
Reina was a bad
I think
goalkeeper.
Reina was a very top keeper.
He was a top keeper.
Yeah, he was.
You know, I don't know why Brendan Rodgers got rid of him.
But anyway, what do you think about your feeder club and you getting Van Dijk? But apparently this time, finally they shut the door. Finally they shut the door. Like, nope.
Because if you got off a defender like that, I feel
Yeah,
like that would have been a
He
major
might
move.
still come. I'm crossing all toes and fingers. Because
Now, come on, look. As you're a Liverpool fan, what is going on here? Are they? Look, how are you getting so many deals from Southampton? It's time to take the mick.
Well, yeah, you know,
come on.
if I'm honest with
Loyalty
you,
card.
I actually feel like
You got a loyalty card.
and I feel
When you
like
get
we
enough
came
points,
back
you get a
one
player
too many
free.
times. We came back one too many times and they snitched on us. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that.
It's like when you try to rob the sweet shop too many times. you know?
Carragher was so pissed on there. He's like, who snitched?
No, it
He's
was.
like, who did this snitch? That was so
They
funny.
forgot snitches get stitches. Man. I don't know what was going on.
Hey,
But,
send Jamie in
but
there.
yeah.
Alright, well, at the end of the day, we'll see what happens with Liverpool. The window's still wide open. Alright, the window's not going to be closed.
We need to hurry up though.
But yeah,
We need to hurry up.
because I think everybody's basically going on tour now.
Yeah.
I think everyone's just going to
We're
see.
playing right now, or the game might be finished now. We're 2-0
Oh,
up
you're
against
picking up.
Tranmere. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm trying to say is everyone's playing now. I think a lot of people are going to see what their teams are saying. Whoever has to go on loan, etc. They're going to do that. So while I'm mentioning loans, Chelsea, we all know that they have a
48,000.
lot of players.
48,000 people out on loan.
Everyone's on loan, innit? With them.
Chelsea need to be investigated.
All their British
I'll say
players
it
are
right
on
here, right
loan.
now.
All their British players are always on loan, mate.
No, they will buy someone for 2 million. He won't play. They'll sell him for 20. Someone explain to me how that's even possible.
Do you know
Like,
that?
I don't understand.
You're talking about Nathan Ake.
I'm talking about all of them.
Ake, they've done some brilliant transfer business.
talking about
Somehow
all
they've
of
managed
them.
to not play him for 6 months and his value's like increased by like 3
All
times.
of those players, it's all of them, they buy in these young players, they never play for the club, and then they go for 16, 20 million.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but they do play for
What
the
kind
club,
of
but they
deals-
play
what
in
kind of deals
spell,
are they
and they're
doing?
good players.
They win the youth cup, FA Cup or whatever.
something, yeah.
And then they go for some stupid money. They need to be
Because they,
investigated.
Ola
They
and
need to be-
Aina,
and none of their players get injured as well. None of the Chelsea players get injured. There's something going on down
What,
at
some
Stamford
potion?
Bridge.
You think they-
Listen,
potion.
the only time they
Some
get
potion.
injured is when there's international games. But then they're miraculously ready for the Saturday following. Come on, man.
listen, in my head, so basically, I hear what you're saying, right? And I do agree, their players are really injured. Only thing I'm talking about is, I feel that the only reason why I'm mentioning this, guys, is because Ruben Loftus-Cheek has just gone on loan to Crystal Palace, right?
player.
He's a good player. Good player. I reckon he could be. A lot of people don't rate him, but I think he's actually a good player.
Nah, I rate
I think he's good. I don't think he's great. I'm just saying he's a good player. Having him in the pitch, I feel like he could become a young boss. Yeah. All I'm saying is, they, as we know, they do send out a lot of players on loan and they still buy. But it feels like you're saying, I feel like last season they were ready every week for football. There's no Champions League.
It was not.
It was like
We never had no Champions League and we had injuries every week.
Conte played the same 11 every week. Every week.
Every week.
Madness.
Only person that's pretty cool was probably Pedro and Willian.
Yeah.
Literally, he has the same team every week. And I
don't know
thought
how
that
he did it.
I thought this summer they were gonna buy a few key because we know Chelsea, they got the dosh.
I'm quite disappointed. in them.
I'm actually quite surprised.
I'm quite disappointed.
Something ain't right behind the scenes in that club, bro. Because
you already
calculate
got
that kind of money, you've won the league and you can't get players over the line. Like they were after Lukaku hard. Like Conte's like, that's my boy. I want Lukaku back in the club.
That was an agent thing though.
How did that
That's
not
the
happen?
agent
That
was
was
like,
the
don't worry,
agent.
I'll
I
make
mean,
it more in this.
Yeah. He told him to go.
But you know
it happened last
what? You know
season as
what
well.
doesn't make sense is that Costa.
Because they're gonna get Bakayoko. That's the only way
They're gonna get back Yoko,
Apparently,
but
yeah.
Ozil. Sorry, not Ozil. What am I talking about? Lukaku. When you're talking about Lukaku, the players that Chelsea have got at the moment, Costa having that text dropped to him apparently, and he's still at the club. And I'm like, I don't think they've worked out a real attacking option.
Well,
I
they
think
got offered a
Chelsea
Aubamayeng today, innit?
They've been offered it.
Hey,
but-
they get Aubamayeng, that's a problem, you know.
How
Hey,
can Man
listen,
United not buy Aubamayeng over Lukaku? I
You
wanna
tell
know
me. Listen. But I'm glad. Don't get me wrong. No offense. But I'm glad because anybody who gets Aubamayeng, that's a problem. And if Chelsea get him, I'm telling you, he's better than Costa anyway. He bangs more goals.
Whoa,
he's
whoa.
faster.
I wanna say he's better than Costa.
Nah, he is. No,
I wouldn't say all that.
I'm not
So
saying he's greatly better than him, but he's better than
that
him.
means you're saying Lukaku's better than him then?
Who? Costa?
Yeah.
Nah, Costa's
Nah,
better than Lukaku.
Costa
Costa's
is-
better than Lukaku.
Costa, because obviously, well, you guys are gonna hate
So
me
that
because
means you're
I
saying
rate Costa
Aubameyang's
more than
better
Aguero.
than Lukaku?
Of course. Is that even a debate? Is that Aubameyang? Of course he's better than Lukaku.
That's what I think.
That's not up for debate.
That's what I think.
Surely.
I completely think that because I feel like Aubameyang can play in a lot of systems.
I know you're gonna say Aubameyang has done it in Europe, which he has. Yeah.
That's what you know. I'm gonna say.
But you know what's funny?
Any bangs. I know that Dortmund didn't have a good season last season, but Aubameyang can bang goals.
33 goals or something.
But
season.
there's no point talking about goals because Lukaku scored more goals apart from Aguero in the last 5 years in the Premier League.
Come on.
Yeah,
you can't.
Yeah, he's 24. He's 24 years of age. He's 4 years young. Yeah.
That's what I always. I always
in
say
the
I'm
last
gonna
5
double
years.
check
Yeah,
that stat.
in the last 5 years.
Yeah, but you know what Kane's been doing in the last 3 years.
You're forgetting Lukaku scored. You're forgetting.
And then he
You're
always says,
forgetting.
"Oh, but he's at West Brom tonight."
Yeah, Lukaku scored a hat trick against Man United.
Oh,
For West Brom.
Hey, listen, Lukaku is a good
My man was
player,
still in diapers. He was still scoring hat tricks, man.
Bruv, did you see how big he was in diapers?
He ain't really that age. He can't be. Madness. Lukaku's a good player. Yeah, he's a very, very good player. But don't tell me there's not just something you can't put your finger on that's missing about.
No, it is. I agree with you.
And
but you know,
that's
Every article that I read about Lukaku was how he was going to be a great player.
Of course.
How he's
because
a
he's
gem.
not great yet.
But this could be it. This could be the thing
Hold
that makes him
on. This is what I don't understand. There's two things I never understand when people are talking about players in football. Yeah. First thing, yeah, you can't. Why do people think players to be great you have to be complete? Yeah. Lukaku doesn't need to have a great first touch, yeah, to be a great player. He just needs to know how to finish, be direct, and be aggressive. Which he does.
Fair enough.
That's
fair
it.
enough.
He doesn't.
But because that's just
Shearer never had pace. Shearer never had pace.
No, because I
Van
never
Nistelrooy never had a good control. He still scored.
No, he did. No, Van Nistelrooy
in
had
comparison to other world-class strikers.
No.
He was a bit like.
But he's still
heavy-footed. He was.
I don't even know if he's touch. There's something about
You know what I mean?
I can't put my finger
I
on
don't
it.
think it's
I don't know what it
his brain
is.
just seems mad slow.
But
But he scored. Because
his brain's slow now.
No, because you know what it is, yeah? You know there's certain, you see like, okay, Harry Kane.
Yeah.
I feel like Harry Kane's so intelligent. When I see certain things that he does, not just his touch, because you all know,
Lukaku's dumb.
technically, I'm being serious. No, I'm being serious. I actually feel like
The same man's got low IQ, you know.
Sometimes I feel like he always makes a mistake. I feel like he always makes a mistake, and I see him kind of chase it, rectify it quickly. Maybe it's like the touch. Maybe the touch is bad. Then he can kind of chase it quickly, get onto it. By the time he's got a bit of room, he can lick it and score.
Touch. So when the ball comes to him, it will stick 3 times, bounce twice, but he'll never know which one it will be. So when it does bounce off him, he's all like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
You know,
because he's so powerful, defenders they can't get him.
Yeah.
And by the time he's upright again and he's ready and he sees the net, when it comes to the finishing part, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say nothing. All I'm trying to say is, Europe is, to me, is very difficult. When you're in Europe, yeah, and man are on your neck and there's pressure, I don't know if he's got that.
No, listen.
When you got Chiellini behind you,
listen,
lemon.
now, listen, what you need is an eye for goal, yeah? And he can score enough goals even with his head or getting one touch on the ball, yeah? Just from great in-swinging passes from Herrera, Mata, etc. He can get enough goals just from that. He doesn't need to do all this flashy, like, kick-ups and little flicks. Like, come on, leave that to Pogba and leave that to those players.
I tell you what, he won't score more goals than Ibrahimovic did. So
Maybe
you're
not.
definitely downgrading.
Maybe he won't. Maybe he won't.
Guys, remember that, alright? Do you feel
Right
like
here.
Lukaku would get more goals than Ibra this season?
No
Man
way.
United fans,
No
let us
way.
know
He'll
what
get
you
more
think.
goals than Firmino.
Do you also think that Man United
We share the goals.
Man United should re-sign Ibra after he's back from his injury? Because obviously Ibra at the moment, we're still looking.
I don't think Ibra will go again, but that season he just had, Lukaku won't eclipse it.
I
So
don't
they're
think so.
taking a
You're
step
right.
back at least for this season.
Okay,
You're right. Yeah.
So
I agree.
let's stick to the topic because I don't want to talk about Lukaku too much. Aubamayeng. We're saying that if Chelsea get Aubamayeng, they've offered him to him for 80 million, I think I read.
I saw 70, but yeah.
I thought it was 70 initially, but I think after they saw the Lukaku thing, they were like, let's up that.
But you know what's happening though? You know what's happening is all these European clubs are seeing all the money in England and the prices are just going up. Like they're seeing all the TV money coming in over here, and then whereas they might sell between themselves like little 30 million, if a Chelsea are interested, 50, 60 million, straight off, bam, they'll pay.
Especially if it's Man United. I think if Man United come knocking on the door, when they came to Everton and asked for Lukaku, Everton just got in a huddle and said, hey, what's a foolish amount of money? Let's see if they'll pay. And then when they said, yeah, 75 rising to 90, and we want Rooney, and Man U went, yeah, they turned around and said, we just got the transfer of the century. Because they just bent Man United over. I don't care what anyone says. They just bent Man United over.
Don't get twisted. Everton did bend Man United over. Well done.
I'm happy for Rooney that he's gone over to
Everton.
I felt like if that deal didn't happen, they would have come after Giroud.
Yeah.
I felt like Everton have done some good business already.
They have. They've done really good business.
They've been the best.
I fancy Everton for outsiders top 4, you know.
Nah, that's
I'm saying that now.
I'm
saying that now. I think Koeman is serious. And if you look at the young players they got already who bedded in last season, plus the experiences they brought in.
And they got Seamus Coleman coming back.
David Clarkson is a baller in the middle.
They got Coleman coming back as well.
Yeah. Outside.
I feel like we spoke about thingy, but so very quickly, I know you guys I was going to say what you said with Liverpool. Yeah, but you don't need him.
That's the one player that he wants more than any.
If they want to make my summer, buy Aubamayeng. That's all I can say.
It's not gonna happen.
I just can't believe Aubamayeng is,
but
because it is Aubamayeng is literally up for grabs. I feel like
no one's
no one's really
like
taking
everyone,
that.
it's just because he's 28. Everyone's thinking no resale, but I don't like all that rubbish, man.
Something you gotta go for it. Go for it
28
now.
is old though, man.
No way.
28's a bit old though, man.
By the time he's 31, we could have won the league. Do it.
I think Aubamayeng needs to go to.
Yeah, it's the resale thing that you don't like.
He needs to go Chelsea or Man United, but he's not gonna go Man United obviously. But
I hope,
it'll be a problem.
As 50 said, I hope Chelsea do not get Aubamayeng.
Yeah, it'll be a problem.
Do you guys feel like they need to buy anybody else?
Yes.
They're gonna get Bakayoko.
I feel like if they're gonna get rid of Costa, they need a striker.
Definitely.
You know
Batshuayi is a good striker, but
They're gonna need another.
I think they need another.
I think Costa's better than Aguero. Never accused with
what?
Wow.
You're gassed.
Wow.
You're wild now. You're so wild.
He's got more.
Aguero is the best in the league.
That's controversial.
I know. Everybody hates it when I say that.
That doesn't make any sense.
I really prefer Costa.
That doesn't make any sense.
There's no logic.
Do you know why that doesn't make sense? Because Costa is a similar sort of player to Lukaku, but you don't like Lukaku. So if you like Costa, you should like Lukaku.
I just told you that I think Lukaku's dumb.
Wait. So you think Costa's got a smart?
Costa, yes. Costa's genius.
Wait, hold on. The guy gets angry at the same players winding him up year in, year out. Shawcross. I can't remember.
It's part of the game.
Him off last year.
It's part of his game.
No, it's not part of his game.
All that being angry and all that being at man, that's part of the Costa.
I love
Costa effect. The only thing that everybody has against me is the fact that when they were both at Atletico Madrid, Costa had to hold bench.
Oh no, but come on, Aguero goes in that bracket with the big boys, man. He does. Aguero goes in there in Suarez, Neymar. He goes in that bracket. Costa
he does. Costa doesn't, but I don't know what. I just really like Costa.
Yeah, I get that.
Really like
I think it's the personality that
he's
you like.
defended from the front.
Yeah, you like the mad.
I like the madman. He gets the goals in.
Who scored more goals, Lukaku or Costa last year?
Oh my god, this guy.
Who was it?
And who played for which team? One team finished 7th, the other team finished 1st. Lukaku still got more goals. Let's move on. Thank you.
You might not handle the pressure at Man U.
Hey, that's all. This guy.
Hey, even if he doesn't, I'm going to talk about last year.
I found out, and it was worse. I found out the other day on Saturday for the first time why he loves Lukaku. Yeah?
Why?
On fantasy football, he was picking him on the slide.
This guy's doing so much rubbish.
And apparently, Lukaku's getting points. Week in, week out.
He bangs on.
So literally, week in, week out, he's there on fantasy like for the past 5 years. When he's at West Brom, he's
gassing. There was one year.
Whatever. That's why he always talks about that hat trick.
That hat trick.
Yeah, he done points for himself.
He's going to cost too much this year.
That's why.
Hey, look, quick question I want to ask everyone when we're on transfer subject. Yeah, and who, at the moment, we're talking in mid-July now, yeah, it's looking like the 3 teams that are going to hit the drop based on the current squads that everyone's got.
I can't say that.
It's hard.
You know
if the season wants to start now, who would you?
No, what relegation?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Why not? You're talking about the top. You're talking about the top 4. Why not?
I'm gonna go in. I think Huddersfield will struggle. I can see Swansea struggling. I can see Swansea struggling big time.
Swansea always struggle.
And I think this season's going to be the last one. Swansea, Huddersfield, and Brighton.
Like, that's
Yeah,
a
but
good shout.
everyone always picks the promoted teams.
That's
Yeah,
a
it's
good
true,
shout.
That's everyone always, yeah, because that's why.
The golf is so
pick
big.
the two
man.
promoted teams and they'll pick like one other dead team.
But they're not, yeah, not Newcastle though. They're not going to pick that.
No, I think Newcastle.
Nah,
No,
Newcastle stay. What,
they'll be
Benitez?
fine.
Ah,
Why do you love
every
Benitez
week
so
I
much?
come here because you know what
Because
it
he
is.
come for Mourinho.
I'm telling you now, yeah. You know,
Come in for Mourinho.
management banter this season is gonna be so good
It is.
because
It
there's
is.
so much good managers in the league. Like, fam,
No,
Pochettino,
it's gonna be great. It is.
Koeman,
Anyone who goes after
Klopp,
Mourinho is my best
Pep.
friend.
You got Pep,
Benitez.
Pep and Mourinho in the same league, fam.
Why is a
And
Liverpool
then you
fan
got
do you not like?
Rafa. Rafa's gonna come through and do the dirt. He's gonna say some.
He's
crap.
taking points on someone.
I'm telling you.
And you know Benitez owes Mourinho after Mourinho cussed his wife.
Yeah, that was too far.
Bro,
yeah.
that was too
Cuss his
far,
wife
but we
out.
can't cuss man's wife.
Cuss his wife out.
But that's Mourinho all day, innit? Like, he's just a slime.
You love Mourinho as a Liverpool manager. Love him.
Oh hell no.
You would. You're not gonna get him
no,
because he only
no,
manages
no,
big
no,
clubs.
no, no.
He only manages big clubs. He only
no.
manages clubs who actually can actually.
Big clubs
push
that
up.
count the charity shield as a come on.
Big clubs that actually win one time.
That guy,
Achievement.
he's falling fast. He's falling
How are you
fast.
falling fast? He won the 3 trophies.
Yeah, but the ones that no one cares about.
2.
3.
Alright, now he's back in
Charity
the
shield,
Champions
He
League.
lifted.
Let's see.
He lifted 3 cups.
Nah,
What,
it's
the
a
plate?
friendly.
You know, ain't rating the plate.
We
Yeah.
don't rate the plate.
What do you rate? Nothing.
Don't rate
Because
the
that's
plate.
what are you rating?
Yeah,
FA Cup, of course.
FA
Yeah,
Cup.
of course.
You get me?
Yeah.
Nah,
3 times in 4 years.
I smashed the screen on my phone watching that FA Cup.
You did. That's how you smash
I smashed
that.
my screen. And I'm not an Arsenal fan, yeah. But everyone knows I love Arsene Wenger so much, yeah. When you're friends with people like Troops who hates Wenger's guts, I'm like, come on, Arsene.
I was
do
rooting
your
for
thing.
Arsenal still.
Man, you
I
just want them
was.
to win. It's just Arsene's face when they win as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You're like,
Little fist bump.
the little fist bump, because he keeps it humble.
Yeah.
These times when no one's there, he's crying and that. He's struggling, but
But it hurts him, man. It hurts
It's
him.
hurt
It hurts him.
every year.
You know what the worst thing is? It's that he takes so much of the pressure on his shoulders. It's like the players let him down so often. It's like his kids are just letting him down.
But-
Constantly. The man's coming back from school report like, could do better. Man's in the car crying.
Yeah, he
You know
is,
what I mean?
he is,
Driving them home.
100%.
Sending them to private school and they're still going to jail. It makes no sense. It's madness. It's madness.
But I think that the Wenger out protests are going to stop this.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. They'll
I
have
think they're
to.
done now. I
Listen,
think,
if they keep Sanchez, which is a very big chance, they're going to keep Ozil. They've added Lacazette, who I'd just like to go on record as saying is our bad boy.
he's a bad
Yeah,
boy. He's a
he's
bad
bad
boy. No one's
boy.
going to argue with that.
I actually think Arsenal might push for the title. It sounds stupid because every year people think they will win it, but if they keep Sanchez,
Look at Rupert, the producer.
I actually think that they might push for the title.
As an Arsenal fan, he's literally dancing like he's in Lanzarote at the moment.
And then that might be Sanchez's like farewell gift.
Yeah.
You know, because he'll leave at the end of next season.
Off you go
but-
to Bayern.
What do you
Munich.
mean? But you say gift like
James,
it's
with
lucky
James
he's
Rodriguez.
there.
Yeah. Ooh, James Rodriguez and Sanchez. Ooh, man, that's lovely, you know.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
Bayern.
Bayern
Bayern.
Munich are just, that's a machine over there, bro.
Bro.
It's not really
That's
fair
a-
to
it's
be
a
honest.
conveyor
It's not
belt.
even fair. Yeah, we say
Yeah,
it.
it's
Conveyor
not- it's
belt.
not
Conveyor
really
belt
fair.
of just talent.
Oh man, they are annoying. That's why every time in Europe, every time I say anything about them, Akeem's like, you're so predictable. I'm just like, oh,
Yeah, because what we do when we go through predictions, we say who's going to win the Champions League next year. And the worst thing about him, the annoying thing about him is that he said
be
it
like, Real
like
Madrid.
he's breaking it down. He'll be like, he'll give reasons like there's a reason needed. He'll be like Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Bayern Munich. I think one of those 3 will win it. I'm like you have no.
What do you want me
creative.
to say? Look at them.
Who's gonna
But to be
who's
fair-
gonna win the La Liga? Real Madrid or Barcelona? Who's gonna win the Serie A?
There's nothing else you can say.
What do you want me to say?
Mum.
At least
Literally got
at least
football
with
and
Prem, it's
stranglehold,
an
man.
argument. Listen, this is why we love the Premier League people, all right? Because with Prem, it's an argument. It's a discussion. Otherwise, just gonna get them sort of answers that Akeem's talking about, all right? But listen, we're gonna wrap up for tonight anyway, all right? You guys, let us know what you guys think of the window as well. I've asked you guys enough questions already, all right? But every week we're going to be back here talking about anything that's going to be happening in the league. I want to thank my guests this week.
Thanks for having
You
us,
guys,
man.
please let them know where they can find you. Any socials, any YouTube channels, anything like that. Jeff, hit them.
Yeah, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, just / the Football Banter Show. We're there every week. We have everything coming out episode.
You gotta get me and
We'll talk
Akeem
about-
on there. You get me?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
you're
man.
welcome
Yeah,
anytime.
you're always
anytime,
welcome,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah,
We're
love
fresh
it.
in the game, but we're going hard. You know what I mean? This season's going to be a big one, so look out for us,
Definitely,
man.
definitely,
We're coming,
definitely.
we're coming.
Alright, sounds fantastic. Alright, make sure you follow at Cheekysport on everything, at Cheekysport, CheekySport. You know what it is. Make sure you follow at Rinse FM as well on Twitter and Rinstagram on Instagram, even though they never post my beautiful face on there.
Yeah. What's going on with that?
We have to sort that out, man.
What's going on with that?
We're gonna talk about that. Yeah, I'm not happy.
He's got no answer.
The man just did that emoji.
Look at
I know.
Look at me.
Man, that emoji. What is that?
Alright, guys. Alright, listen, man. You've been here on the Cheeky Sport podcast. You've been here with myself, Big J,
Cheekysport Keem,
Drifty, The Vote, Love Brothers. We're out.
I think at the end of the day, people need to stop talking about the money and just look at the market value right now. Right. Who's going for what? Do you know what I mean? If Stones went for 50 mil, then Lacazette's a good signing at 50 mil.
Okay, but can I ask, where do you think he ranks in the strikers in the Premier League at the moment?